Lexi and Brent Rivera, thanks so much for hanging out with us via Zoom today. How are you guys? How's quarantine life treating ya?
We're pretty good. We're hanging in there.
Yeah, we're hanging in there for sure. Keeping busy, which is good.
Yeah, keeping busy, trying to go for walks and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good so far.
Lots of family time.
Yeah, a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much family time, but it's always good, to hang out with family and kind of do some stuff that, we didn't have time to do. For all this, so.
How would you say this time together for you two as siblings has kind of strengthened your bond?
We just have a lot of time to kind of just, make videos together. I think it kind of just showed, how much we do rely on each other to be in each other's content and it's always fun when making videos with Lexi. So
I couldn't imagine being without a sibling during this whole thing. I definitely need someone to talk to and make videos with.
Yeah, exactly.
So no one's getting on each other's nerves at all yet?
We didn't say that.
Oh yeah, there's obviously some tension sometimes, but we try and work things out.
You guys have been, creating content for your fans on social media, but not only that, you have this AwesomenessTV YouTube channel series, Versus, and you have a couple new episodes coming up, which was all done remotely, right?
Yes, yeah, we filmed it all in my living room right here, and we kind of just, we filmed it. We had the producers on the other end, and they kind of just told us, things to do and stuff like that. But it was pretty simple to
everything
do.
went pretty smoothly. Surprisingly, everything was pretty easy.
And it was a lot of fun. I think obviously it's always fun to go in the studio and stuff and film it, but being home, being in the comfort of your own home was it was nice because I could just walk to the fridge if I was hungry or something, just lay in my bed if I was tired. So
lunch break takes a whole new meaning when you're working from home. Did you guys ever think that you would be literally creating content, shooting a show from the comfort of your own home?
Definitely not. I think you always think of that stuff, kind of just going to other places and doing it. But when you're doing it inside your home, it's definitely interesting for sure.
Yeah.
What was it challenging at all being, having to do everything without any professional help from producers or directors, hands-on? Obviously you have their direction via Zoom or, telephone, whatever it is, but you got to set up the cords, you got to set up the lights, the cameras. Was that challenging at all? Or, you guys are used to it?
Yeah, I think we're kind of used to it just, because of YouTube and we're always filming stuff anyways. But yeah. But
there are, a couple different extra steps, extra things we have to do that we wouldn't usually do for our YouTube videos or whatever. So, so yeah.
Hey, it's new skills that you can, add to your resume is what I like to say.
Of course, exactly. Yeah, producer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 new episodes coming up, one at the end of this month and one next month. What can you tease for the fans?
Well, there's a lot of, not a lot of competition, some bickering, always, but also I think I win I don't know.
I'm always, that's not true what he just said.
Let's just say I come out on top a lot. So,
Well, you guys have to watch and see.
Yeah. That's sibling rivalry. I love it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, Brent, the episode that's airing later this month, you dive into what you really think of the word influencer, which I feel like is such an interesting topic. Can you kind of give us a brief synopsis of kind of your thoughts on that and what you really think?
Yeah, so basically the word influencer, it's so, broad. It's obviously someone that influences and, so I think, I personally think that everyone technically is an influencer because they do influence someone to some point.
Yeah.
But I do like to refer to people that do create a lot of content as creators. Yeah. I think it's more, the word is just a little more, I don't know, I feel like the word influencer.
It's more rewarding if you're a creator because you're I don't know. I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I would rather be referred to as a creator, but
right.
I mean, it's not like a bad, like influencer isn't like
right.
But yeah.
But there's a difference, you'd say, then, from someone who just influences to people who create content. I mean, there's a huge difference right there.
Yeah, and as like a content creator, you still are an influencer technically, right? Because you influence people with your content.
With your content, right?
But yeah, that's only one part of creating content is influencing others, right? But there's a lot of other parts. So it's almost like you're just saying you're an influencer, but it's like, well, there's other things to it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
From what you guys have observed, seeing your peers and whatnot on the platforms during this pandemic, how would you say influencing has kind of changed because of coronavirus, if it has, and maybe what's next for influencing once this is all over?
I think coronavirus really brought it kind of like, there was a timeline of like, how like the mainstream media and the social media was like coming together. And it was a little longer, but I think coronavirus kind of expedited that a little bit because all these, all these mainstream media people wanted to get on social media to kind of like really engage with their fans during this time. And so like that really like meshed the two together. And I think that there has been no other time where there's so many,
so much content
media
out there.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just making it, more videos than they usually do during this time. But I also noticed like more of like Brent and I have been doing this like forever, like the sibling sort of vibe, if you will. But I feel like now everyone's doing a family dynamic because there's
no one else.
There's no one else. Yeah. So I've definitely noticed more of like family type videos, which is cool. It's different.
In such a time in our country and even globally where it's, you have people who are divided, but then also strengthened by this one common thing, which is a pandemic kind of affecting everybody. It's been interesting to see how people are using their platform to help others. Are you proud of the community?
Yeah, I think so. I think, in times like these, we do need people to step up and really, make a change and help people out. And so, I always try and look for those people that, deserve like just recognition in my videos and stuff. And I'll try and give that to them. But especially like nowadays, in times of need, like, everyone needs to help each other out.
Yeah,
I mean, even just you two creating your videos and choosing this time to still keep up with that instead of like taking a break, I feel like is so instrumental and helpful in its own right, because you are giving your fans something to look forward to in days where there's really not much to look forward to. I mean, for you guys, how emotional has that been for you throughout this, knowing that your videos, your content is almost even more impactful now than ever before?
Yeah, I think when this all started, obviously it came across my mind like, okay, well, should I, take a little bit of a break, but I knew like I had that in mind. I had like, I need to, these people are reaching out to me and asking me, to keep going and kind of like to make that content for them. And every time I post a video, especially on YouTube, like I always see comments saying like this, I'm so glad you're entertaining me through all this. And like, it's really nice to hear, so that I kind of like take it as a challenge, like, to still make content during this time. And I do it for, everyone that like kind of looks up to me.
Yeah. Lexi, what about you?
Well, I know that we post on YouTube. I don't think either of us have ever skipped a week posting on YouTube. So it would definitely be like difficult almost to take a break. It's like, I don't know, I feel like people are so used to like every Saturday, like clicking on our videos and watching them. I don't know, it'd just be hard like to not give that.
I would, if I was following someone, and if something was happening, and they didn't post, like I would understand, but I would also be like a little sad. I'm like, oh, like I was looking forward to that this weekend or something like that,
You don't want to disappoint.
Right. When it's not lights, camera, action, what is it like in your household when it's just the family chilling out during quarantine? How are you guys passing the time?
We're getting a lot of sun here at the house, so we're tanning a lot.
Great
chill by our pool. We're just kind of hanging out, nothing too crazy. Some activities like what?
Yeah, we go on walks.
Yeah.
We watch TV at night. I don't know.
We have like sometimes movie nights.
Yeah, movie nights.
Or we just like watch like different movies.
Yeah. How has it been for like dating, especially during quarantine? Because I know everything is like virtual relationships almost.
I know. Yeah, she's been spending time a lot with Ben.
Yeah, because he basically lives here.
Yeah, I see the videos.
For me, obviously me and Ava are just like friends and stuff. So she's, we're not seeing each other too often. She did, I did see her a few times because I missed her dog and her. But yeah, I mean, we try and see them.
Yeah, I feel like everything right now has been like FaceTimes, and it's like a whole different ballgame. I mean, what advice would you have for people who, are either in a relationship or trying to date during quarantine? It's such a crazy thing.
I would say maybe just like, if you're not dating someone right now, like chill for a sec. Like I wouldn't like try and like this is like kind of a weird time to start. Like,
well, yeah, but then again, you have all this time on your hands, so maybe people are like, oh, might as well try to.
But you can only go so far with like texting and stuff.
FaceTime. You really can't, meet up with someone and meet them IRL in real life.
Exactly. I think FaceTime can only go so far. So yeah, maybe just wait. If you're in a relationship, good luck.
I feel like this time can really test people's relationships, whether it's like your significant other or even just siblings too. It's, it's a crazy time, but it's so good to see you guys doing well. And we're so happy for you. Congratulations on the Awesomeness TV YouTube channel series and everything you guys are doing. It was so great to catch up with you. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you.
for
It was good talking
us.
with you.